Good morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Thursday. It is the 17th day of October 2024. I hope you're safe and healthy today. I hope your family's safe and healthy and that the needs of you and your family, as far as food, shelter, clothing, as well as health, are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the healthcare field, along with the first responders who every day are out here trying their best and risking their lives to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage, keep our places clean, and those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women out here trying to help, rescue, deliver, and recover teenagers and children who are the victims of child molestation and pedophilia. People that are also victims of prostitution and child prostitution, pornography, child pornography, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses on the perpetrators, the profiteers, and those perverts that create the demand for these heinous industries. And finally, double blessings on the homeless. Nearly 600,000 men, women, more than 600,000 men, women, children, families, veterans, senior citizens, homeless in the United States of America, and millions around the world in similar or worse conditions. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. Today, let's talk about the situation with Landry Shamet. Still haven't heard any word. I was on kind of pins and needles all day yesterday waiting for Knicks medical staff to come out with an announcement of what his shoulder condition is and what the prognosis is in terms of his recovery and return to the court. Landry Shamet was a lock to make the team. Matter of fact, we mentioned in the Minnesota game, which was an indicator of what Tibbs was going to do in the season. You had Deuce come in for Brunson at the point. And then you had Landry Shamet come in for Hart at the 2. And then they ran with that 5. And of course, as we mentioned, with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter, that 5 went on a 14-2 run, or 14-3, I think it was, and took the lead that they never relinquished. And so Shamet was going to be a very important piece of the rotation. Now what they going to do? What is the thing, brethren? There's no need for us to trip. A lot of people look for, I get somebody every day, somebody comes, I'm concerned about this. I'm concerned about that. I'm concerned about the height of Tibbs' pants. I'm concerned about the way they haircut. I've got concerns. Some people need something to worry about, otherwise they're not comfortable. But listen here. Y'all remember last year, right? Last year, the Knicks was reduced at one point to 6 players because of injuries. They still were second in the East. They still won 50 games. Okay? So all that adversity just made guys like Deuce better. That's all it did. Made guys like DiVincenzo better. Made them shine. And so now we lose a guy that prior to now, he wasn't even under a real contract. Exhibit 10 is what he was under. So we really, even though Landry Shamet is, I feel like an important piece, and yeah, we could use him. Next man up, baby. This is the New York Knicks. Next man up, which means campaign. That's all that means. It means more Deuce McBride, which ain't a bad thing, and campaign. That's all it means. Okay? We still got 9 guys in our rotation, which is Tibbs' usual. Usually have 9 guys. We was questioning what was he going to do with that 10th guy because he's a 9-man rotation coach. Been like that his whole career. And so we saw that he was going to give Shamet those minutes with Deuce together, with Shamet being the 2 and Deuce being the 1, and then later have Cam come in and move Deuce to the 2 so that Deuce is playing both of those positions and you're splitting minutes with both of those guys. Smart move. It still could work like that. We don't know yet if Shamet's injury is season ending. That was my thing. It looked bad to me, but sometimes those are like 6-week injuries and they come back, 6 to 8 weeks and they come back, which means if it's 6 to 8 weeks from the injury, what happened this week, you're talking about somewhere in early to mid-December for a return, which would be fine, okay? Because we're expecting Mitch Rob also in January. So that'll be fine. That almost, see, every year in the Don's era, they've made some sort of trade to upgrade the team or in an attempt to upgrade the team at the trade deadline. We the first year we got Derrick Rose, and then we got Cam Reddish. Then we got Josh Hart, right? This past year, we got back Alec Burks and Bodega 44. So they always make some sort of trade to upgrade in the stretch run. This year, instead of a trade, we would be getting two players, Mitchell Robinson and Landry Shamet, if everything goes right. Okay, so we're hoping. And matter of fact, honestly, I was thinking about it. If you notice, Shamet really, outside the first game of the preseason, he has not been shooting the ball like he can shoot the ball. Maybe his shoulder was bothering him before that, but he trying to get this money, so he wasn't going to say nothing, you know. So, and then that play, because it wasn't like Juju's play. When Juju got hurt, he hit the ground hard, and that shoulder landed awkwardly. What Shamet did is he put his hand on the guy that was driving to the hole, and his arm bent a little bit awkwardly, but not that much for it to be like that. But then he fell immediately. So his shoulder, and I'm speculating, but his shoulder might have been already bothering him. So maybe he needs this rest. And he has definitely proven he should be on the team. So that's no problem. So I'm thinking if it's like 6 weeks or 8 weeks for him, then the Knicks will keep him, sign him, and then bring him back. Okay, as far as who makes the team, I don't give a crap. Honestly, you know, TJ Warren or OKK, whatever, that don't matter to me. What matters to me is the guys that's actually going to play. Okay, and we already talked about that. We know the 9 to 10 guys, including Shamet, that's going to be in the rotation, and that's what we're talking about. I'm not talking. I mean, you know, some of y'all get too hyped. Hoop Porty, Tyler Collar, come on, that's next year or the year after. That ain't now. You know, Hoop Porty gonna take 7 minutes. Y'all stupid. No, he's not. Not now. Now we need dudes that's in there that know the system. Like I said, that know what needs to get done. Y'all looking at rookies still don't get it. Get the memo. This is Tibbs you're talking about. So no. But we need those guys that are the vets for this rotation, including Shamet. So if Shamet is going to come back, I'm saying if Shamet is going to come back 6 to 8 weeks from now, if that's the case, I don't know yet. We don't know yet. I haven't heard anything. We're going to probably, hopefully, hear today. But because apparently Steve Popper wrote that he was at the Knicks facility and saw Shamet in a sling, but he didn't get no update. We didn't get no update about what's going on. So if Shamet is done for the year, then I have the feeling that his Knicks career is over. And the Knicks have to move forward. But if he's only done for 6 weeks to 8 weeks on the outside, and maybe sooner, if he can come back like that, I think we got something here. Okay. So for now, though, we ain't worried about it. We got our 9-man rotation. It's going to be Deuce, Sims, Precious, and Campaign. And we're going to roll with that. That's it. We good. We're going to roll with that. Okay. So we'll see how Shamet does. If Shamet can come back, the 2 new players at the trade deadline will be Mitchell Robinson and Landry Shamet. Okay, that'll be our 2 guys. We add them to the mix. But if not, y'all know this is the Knicks, man. Next man up. Y'all enjoy your Thursday. So